GST Council panel backs merger of tax slabs to 5% and 18%. Luxury items to attract 40% tax. Many goods likely to get cheaper. China backs India, slams US tariffs as bullying. Envoy stresses trust, partnership, and Modi-Xi meeting at SEO summit. CCPA fines Rapido 10 lakh rupees for misleading ads, orders refunds. Over 1,800 user complaints filed. Cashback promises, fund false. Welcome to Habis. I'm Sashira. You are watching Business Talk. The group of ministers under the GST Council has approved the removal of the 12% and 28% tax slabs. Now, GST will have only two main slabs, 5% and 18%, while luxury items will fall under a 40% category. GOM convener Samrat Chaudhary shared this information. Currently, GST has four slabs, 5%, 12%, 18% and 28%. Chaudhary said that the GOM supported the central government's proposal to abolish the 12% and 28% GST slabs. While all states provided suggestions, some raised objections. The proposal has now been forwarded to the GST Council for a final decision. Experts say items such as dairy fruits, branded snacks, tooth powder, toothpaste, soap, hair oil, basic antibiotics, painkillers, processed foods, snacks, frozen vegetables, condensed milk, some mobiles, certain computers, sewing machines, pressure cookers and geysers are likely to become cheaper. In addition, non-electric water filters, electric irons, vacuum cleaners, ready-made garments priced above 1,000 rupees, footwear in 500 to 1,000 rupees range, most vaccines, HIV, TB, diagnostic kits, bicycles and utensils will attract lower tax. Products like geometry boxes, maps, globes, glass tiles, prefabricated buildings, vending machines, public transport vehicles, agriculture machinery and solar water heaters, which currently fall under the 12% slab, will now be taxed at 5%. The GWM is a special committee of the government comprising senior ministers from various states. It discusses complex GST-related issues such as tax rate revisions and revenue analysis and makes recommendations to the GST Council. These recommendations will be placed before the GST Council in its upcoming meeting, which may be held soon since decisions on major changes are usually taken quickly. Chinese ambassador Xu Fihong on Thursday condemned the 50% US tariffs imposed on India. Speaking at an event in New Delhi, he said China strongly opposes the move, adding that remaining silent only encourages bullying. He emphasized that China firmly stands with India. Fihong stressed the need to strengthen strategic trust and cooperation between India and China, saying the two nations are not rivals but partners, and that differences should be resolved through dialogue. He urged both sides to avoid mutual suspicion and focus on unity and cooperation, which he described as the key to shared development. The US has imposed a total tariff of 50% on India, including an extra 25% penalty due to India's purchases of Russian oil. This additional tariff will take effect on August 27. The US claims that India's oil imports from Russia indirectly support Moscow in its war against Ukraine. On global affairs, Fihong said the world is undergoing major changes, making India-China relations even more significant. He described India and China as the two economic engines of Asia, adding that their relationship benefits not only the region but the entire world. He also highlighted Prime Minister Narendra Modi's upcoming visit to China for the SCO summit in Tianjin on August 31st to September 1, which he said would give fresh momentum to bilateral ties. Recently, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi delivered President Xi Jinping's invitation to Modi, who accepted and expressed eagerness to meet Xi in Tianjin. Fihong recalled that after last year's meeting between Modi and Xi in Kazan, India-China relations have steadily improved. Both nations, he said, are respecting each other's interests and building mutual understanding. The resumption of the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra was cited as another major step forward. The Central Consumer Protection Authority on Wednesday fined ride-hailing company Rapido 10 lakh rupees for running false and misleading advertisements related to its bike taxi services. The authority also ordered the company to refund customers and immediately withdraw the misleading ads. Rapido has not yet issued an official statement on the penalty. Rapido had advertised that its service would provide an auto within 5 minutes or offer 50 rupees cashback. It also made several other guaranteed service claims. However, in reality, these promises were not fulfilled. Over the past 2 years, around 1,800 users complained that Rapido failed to deliver on its commitments. The company ran such ads for 548 days across 120 cities in multiple languages. The CCPA investigation found that Rapido deliberately misled consumers with false promises and by concealing crucial details. For example, while it claimed guaranteed auto in 5 minutes, it did not disclose that the service might not be available everywhere or at all times. This misled customers to repeatedly using Rapido services, which the authority termed as an unfair trade practice. Additionally, instead of giving 50 rupees cashback in cash as promised, Rapido provided Rapido coins, which could only be used for bike rides, valid for just 7 days and subject to several conditions, reducing their real value. According to CCPA, this tactic forced customers to continue using Rapido services under unfair terms. Between April 2023 and May 2024, 575 complaints against Rapido were registered with the National Consumer Helpline. From June 2024 to July 2025, another 1,224 complaints were filed, including cases of overcharging, refund delays, driver misconduct, and failure to honor cashback offers. Thanks for watching. Keep watching Habis. Namaskar.